Hello, and welcome back to Doctor Who Season Review. And today we'll be reviewing Season 51, or as people call it, Series 1. First up, we've got Rose. Now this is a very interesting story, as it's the first story that brings Doctor Who back from its long hiatus. Christopher Eccleston, he's alright as the Doctor, I guess. Billie Piper as Rose Tyler. Pop star, singer, alright. And the Autons are very underused. But that's only because they're a secondary. The End of the World. Now this is a decent story, I guess. The plot of the story is that Earth is about to get blown up, and the Doctor and Rose are there to witness it. They can't do anything about it, except someone's trying to just mess it up. And we get introduced one of the most boring characters of all time, Lady Cassandra. Boy oh boy, did they do something wrong with this one. The End of the World, it's what you expect it's going to be. It's okay. Next, we've got The Unquiet Dead. Now this is my favourite because it's written by Mark Gatiss, and Charles Dickens is brilliant. The whole setting in Cardiff, 1869, Christmas. Perfect setting, and the story basically is just an homage to A Christmas Carol, which was written by Charles Dickens at the time, and even the Doctor quotes is one of his favourite books written by him. Overall, Unquiet Dead is brilliant. Next, we've got Aliens of London. How do I put this? This story's shit. I don't like this one. Eccleston's weird. Rose is weird in this. Mickey and Jackie, they're all weird. The Slovene are horrible aliens. And do we really need the fart jokes? Honestly, it's like a 3-year-old wrote this. And that is the first of a two-parter, frickin' as well. Overall, this episode's frickin' garbage. Next, we got World War III. Now, like in the other one, like in the previous episode, this episode's garbage. The characters are dumb, the story is dumb, the aliens are dumb, diddly dumb. Russell, I love you, man, but these two episodes, Aliens of London and World War III, they're shite. And we'll say no more on the matter. Overall, this one's also garbage. Next, we've got Dalek. Now, the characters are silly, the whole plot is awful, there's no substance to it, it's just a rip-off of Jubilee. The Doctor's weird. Set in fucking 2012. There's two fucking stories set in fucking 2012. And neither one of them got it bloody right of what it looked like. Overall, Dalek is shit. Next, we've got The Long Game. Now, like the other two episodes, the story is boring, the characters are boring, the alien is boring, just pure boring. This one is also garbage. 3 episodes in a row that are garbage. Well, we're on a really good start, aren't we? Only kidding. Shit. Next, we've got Father's Day. Now, this is a brilliantly written episode. I like the Doctor, I like Rose, I like Pete Tyler, I like Jackie in this. And, it's set in my favourite decade, the 80s. Set in 1987. Imagine the Ninth Doctor bumped into the 7th Doctor and Ace. Yeah, that'd be very weird. Yeah. Or the 8th Doctor, or the 7th Doctor, Ace and Hex. Imagine he bumped in all 3 of them. God, it would have been weird, wouldn't it? Overall, Father's Day is brilliant. Next, we've got The Empty Child. It's okay, written by Stephen Moffat. First of 2 Stephen Moffat stories written by him in this series, in this season. Overall, The Empty Child, it's a decent Doctor Who story. It's decent. I like the alien, and I like the Doctor, Rose, and I like the introduction to Jack Harkness. to Captain Jack Harkness. And overall, it's just a decent story overall. Next, we got the Doctor Dances. Now, did we really need the sexual innuendo from Moffat? No, we didn't. Captain Jack Harkness is good. Rose is good. The Doctor is good. The alien is still fantastic, and the ending is so heartwarming and so heartfelt that in this episode, the Doctor finally was able to save somebody, and not just one person, but he saved thousands of people. And I like the setting. It's set in World War II. Isn't every episode that's like really dark and scary either set in a haunted house or set in World War II? Tell me I'm wrong. Overall, this was good. Next, we've got Boomtown. Now, it sees the return of the Slovene, which, as I mentioned before, they are horrible villains. Terribly written, terribly acted, and just not funny at all. But in this episode, I think Russell improved the few mistakes that he made on those 2 episodes. Specifically the alien. Margaret, I think Margaret Slovene, I think she's brilliant in this episode until she turned. I liked her when she was good, and then she turned evil again, and then the plot just got really dumb and stupid. Overall, it's alright. The Doctor, Rose, Mickey, and Jack, they're okay in this adventure. I mean, Jack is a bit of a dick to Mickey, which is fine, but I mean, Mickey is better than Jack's. Next, we got Bad Wolf. Now, Bad Wolf is the first of the two-part finale. It's really good. I like the Doctor, I like Jack, I like Rose, and I like the cliffhanger at the end that reveals that the Daleks are back, so they've managed to survive from the Time War, and it's very good what happens in the next episode. Overall, Bad Wolf, it's a solid first part to a finale. And finally, we have the Partying of the Ways, the 9th Doctor's final adventure. And it was emotional. It was really good. And the quote the 9th Doctor, well, that's before that. I really like the Doctor, I really like Rose, I really like Jack, and I don't like the fact that, and it's okay that the Doctor left Jack there. I mean, he had to go and save Rose, so, you know, he was alright. And finally, and to quote the 9th Doctor, before we go, I just want to say, this season was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And you know what? It was. So, join me next time for Series 2. Don't forget to subscribe to the official Spider-Man Project 2004 YouTube channel.